Hey there, champs. Welcome. Glad to have you all here today. We're going to start off with a little Stardew Valley. Now, I gotta say, mine is modded. Game as old as this is not bad, but I think I'd like to see a little more sights, and that's okay. Let's start off with Nice JC. And what's the best thing we can name our farm? How about something adorable? Something sweet and cute. Squires. And my favorite thing? It's definitely you guys. Now let's take a look at what we have here. And you know, I don't think I mind how I look, because no matter how I look, no matter how you all look, you're all fine just the way you are. So why don't we get started and build this farm together? And I gotta say, when this game first came out, it was a very nice nostalgic hit. I used to play Harvest Moon, and so this was a great way for me to get that Harvest Moon itch out of my system. And so it's about a grandpa giving you a farm. Not exactly sure why he likes to keep a sword up there. Maybe it's an army thing, or treasure from his travels. But hey, you know what, Grandpa? You do you. And you know what? We'll see you in this life and the next. Thanks, Grandpa. And you know what? He's right. You will be crushed by the burden of modern life someday. Maybe not in the literal sense in this game, but sometimes you may feel overburdened or overwhelmed. And it's okay just to take a little time out of your day to make sure you feel great about you. Give yourself the gift. Maybe not an entire farm, but get yourself something nice. For those of you in tight financial situations, it doesn't have to be something tangible. Maybe instead of doing laundry, you just take a 5 or 10 or maybe even 15-minute break before laundry and rest. Lie down on your bed. Lie down on the couch. Maybe check out a YouTube video here and there. And just take that moment to give yourself what you need. A little you time. A little love time. You don't want to get too frustrated. You want to be able to balance all your emotions all together. And who knows? Maybe like our little character here, getting a farm is the right choice for you. But you know what? Sometimes you may be in dire need of change, and sometimes you just need to take a walk around the block. You tell me what you need, and I'll be there to support you no matter what. But today, you're here with me, and today, we're gonna start this farm. As pixelated as it is, it's nice to see a beautiful blue sky, green hills, green grass, and a quiet road. Well, hello there, little bird. Thank you for visiting me. I'm happy to see you too. And there's Robin. For those of you still not familiar with the game, this nice little town with a bunch of happy people to see us. See? It has been a couple of months, Robin. And we're all happy to be a part of Stardew Valley, and I'm happy you're all a part of this channel. And as tight as time is, we don't need to run to the farm. We'll just take our merry little way. At the very least for my character, rushing was one of the reasons why we had to get a farm. So let's take a look at this and just relax at everything. You'll notice that everything is a little bit different. Remember, this is modded. I'll give a link to all the mods in the description down below, so you can enjoy this experience as much as I do. Thanks, that's so kind. Or thank you so much. Both are great responses. There's a whole lot more to see. And the whole world is always out there for you. Sometimes against you. But you know what? Whenever you need a break, I'm right here for you. They did a fantastic job. Nice symmetrical bridge. The branches I can pick up myself. Who knows? I can use it for firewood. Wow, Robin. You sure did a lot for this mod. It's actually really nicely worked in a way to explain why you had only 500 Gs to begin with. Just listen to that ambience. I love the birds. Oh. Well, hello there, Mayor Lewis. And you know, that actually raises a good point right here. Logistics is often an underappreciated skill, especially since you don't see it as part of the final result. And you know what? That's okay. Sometimes people have skills that aren't always so immediately obvious. That doesn't make it any less important. Sometimes it's about just getting the job done as best you can. Which is what Robin and Mayor Lewis did. All the tools we need to begin a nice life of honest hard work. And I know there are some people who are watching this who can't quite do farm work, either due to emotional reasons, mental reasons, sometimes physical restrictions, or even a disability. Sometimes it can be hard to express yourself the way others people are. Maybe you have a different skill set, or maybe you just don't feel up to it. Well, expression is about finding what makes you, you. So even if you can't farm, find something you do like, and that is within your limitations. There's nothing wrong with finding that. And it's a great way to let you be you. But since you're here with me, and I thank you for that, why don't we be farmers in Stardew Valley? We sure got a lot of work ahead of us. But you know what? With you all here, I think I can do it. Well, hello there, little buddy. I can't wait to see more of you. And here we are. Day 1. Got a nice little package. Well, thank you, Mayor Lewis. That's very nice of you. Especially since you gave it for free. Now, we got a lot of work ahead of us. So I know from my previous games, the scythe does not use any energy. So let's clean up a little something first. Get rid of the grass, the weeds. Give ourselves a nice little area just to start off on. And so, Stardew Valley is a nice little journey. You notice how long it takes for me to chop down this tree. How much energy it takes down here in the bottom. 30 energy for one tree. And we sure have a lot of trees. But you know what? This game's about taking your time, going at your own pace, and just figuring out how you want to approach your problems in your own healthy way. You could optimize everything. Make every moment as most efficient as possible, so that way you save on time, money, and generate profit at a very fantastic rate. Or maybe you just want to take it slow. Maybe you want to level up a skill that may not be the most profitable at the time of the game. But that's just about life, isn't it? You find what you want to do. And sometimes you have to balance it with the things you don't want to do. And that's okay. Understand that balance. And figure out what works best for you. I know some of you may be at jobs you may not really like. But hey, you know what? I thank you for doing that job. I know it may not be where you want to be now. But you know, life is about taking one step at a time. And you're taking that first step right now. And so thank you for joining me on my channel, so I can share that first step with you. Because I'm so happy that you decided to make me a part of your life. It's great to have a friend just like you. And here we are with another tree. Look at that. A nice clear spot already. Now, got quite a bit to do. Let's not overwhelm ourselves here. We'll take the scythe and clear out a little bit. Now I know what some of you more veteran players are thinking. The grass I'm cutting should be saved for the silo later. Well, you're right. But we can play things our way just this one time. A nice and smooth transition. Besides, thanks to a little mod, we can get grass, as you can see, just about anywhere. And it even grows in the winter. For those of you not familiar with it, Stardew Valley does not let grass grow in the winter normally. But we found a way to work around that. So I'm not as concerned with optimizing my grass cutting. But if you are, hey, that's fine too. Let's meet old Pierre. Oh look, that's his daughter. Hello, Pierre. We have 500 gold. Oh, well, let's get rid of some of these things we picked up from the ground. A part of farming, at least in Stardew Valley, is about picking up what you find around the town. Sometimes it's a leek, like you saw, or a dandelion. Thankfully, you can sell just about anything in this game. And it'll help us as we come along. See, even though I bought 5 seeds, I still have 500 gold. So let's plant these and see if we can't keep going on our merry little way. And here we are, with an odd number. Well, odd for our pattern. And sometimes that may bother you. But you know what? For now, it's about going one step at a time and fixing it as we move along. But hey, that's for another time. So I'd like to thank you for joining me in Stardew Valley. And you know what? No matter what happens, champ, I'm glad you came by. And I'm glad that you're just being you, because I wouldn't have you any other way. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.